Hello, Omega Dimensions here, back for another Face State Night video. Yeah, okay, so I'm recording. So, last time, oh yeah, starting timer. last time we went looking for Shinji, we did not find it. A lot of stuff. Saber questioned about us, and we felt sad and all that stuff. And now the action is about to begin. I look up. In my sight is a large building tower overhead, as if to reach the heavens. As the spacebar, and the clinging on its side like a spire is the figure of the enemy. What? No, I already read this thing. Oh well. I read it again. Long hair covering her whole body and flux of white limbs. The figure with the masked face is none other than Sir Ryder. Huh? The figure clinging on the ground, the fifth looks at me and licks her lips. I feel a freezing chill. There's no mistake. She came down from the top of the building to kill me, using my overhead blind spot. Saber lands on the ground. Saber, who jumped above me, deflected the attack, has instantly armed herself. Saber, she's... I will follow her. Please stay here, Shiro. Hey, how are you gonna follow her? She kicks the ground. The silver armor disappears from the vision in an instant. What? If Ryder's coming down from the tall building, it's ridiculous, so Saber's pursuing her just by jumping? No, perhaps because they're servants. Their own logic does not apply to them. Like Ryder, Saber kicks the side of the building and charges at Ryder like lightning. Well, that's like fucking amazing, honestly. The two shells intersect at great speeds. They clash overhead and separate and then kick off the building and clash again. It's like watching a fire aircraft's dogfight. I wait here, stand by. I have to follow Saber. Always save. Why use my right hand for that? I don't know. So I have to follow Saber. I can't just watch, perhaps because it is a battle with no footholds. Saber is unable to overwhelm Ryder like before. The two conflicts move slowly towards the rooftop. Oh, the rooftop! If Ryder came from the rooftop, chance our Shinji is there. There are two conditions to fighting Ryder. Being right before she has a chance to use her null phantasm, or to get Shinji before that. Since Saber's fighting Ryder, there's only one thing I can do. Go up and fight Shinji. Interlude 1. Oh damn, that's a nice CG here, like, honestly. Alright, let's see, graphic, yeah. Look at this one, this is like pretty damn cool. Oh wow, I never noticed before, there's a reflection. Damn, yeah, you can see, I think I said this like a bunch of times, but the quality improvement from Tsukihime is like amazing. The two shells running up. The ground is far away, and the clashes occur at the higher and higher altitudes. The two need no footholds as they fly higher by kicking off and the walls of the buildings. In the process, in the instant it takes them to move to the rooftop, they clash numerous of times. If there were anyone watching them from the ground, they would look like a pinball. That's an interesting analogy. It won't be better to say they look like rockets, clashing against each other. It seems like a better analogy. At least I think so. But then again, they cannot be perceived with the naked eye. Yeah, I see. Rockets are more better. Only their tracks are barely visible, and they are curious of death, circus of death, invisible to any normal beings. But this circus is not what Saber wanted. Even if she's a servant, she cannot fly through the sky. She can run up the wall, but that's it. This is no different from a free-for-all. It is just the difference between rising until she loses her speed rather than falling. So the exception falling to the sky isn't that far off. Since she has stars, she has to continue to define the destination of the rooftop. She takes any blows from her opponent. If the process, she would just miserably, she would just fall miserably to the ground. And words. But those rules do not apply to who the opponent Saber has to defeat. How so? She doesn't have wings or anything. A tracer of purple attacks Saber just who's heading up to the rooftop. Attacking from both sides and from above, arching from every direction. Pride is not bound by gravity. That's weird. I wonder why. No, really, I'm very fucking confused. Why she's not bound by gravity? Her long, yeah, it's like cool. Yeah, I never really thought of it because that scene in the anime looked cool, but I never thought of it, nothing about it because they're serpents or anything. That's it. Her long hair sways like a comet trail, and her figure is like a snake encircling a tree. Saber's feet touch the building. Tilting her body to the side, she kicks off the building to her head, to the head around to its side. Saber's path headed directly towards the rooftop changes direction. Perpendicularly, the flowing attacks go away. Ryder cannot match Saber in intense burst. Saber shakes Ryder one kick and reaching the side of the building upwards again. Up the rooftop this time. Ryder is snake wrapped around the building. Saber is almost an exploding firework. But may Ryder expect even that. The distance between the two does not change. Or does not let Saber get away as she runs to the side and building an opening as Saber kicks off the building. She flicks Ryder away with her sword and jumps into the open area. Well, this is interesting. At least, kind of interesting, I guess. There is a limit how much she can block Ryder's attacks in the air. The skills were not even a match before the skills were not even a match before or finally a match on this battlefield. There are no decisive blows in this battle. No, Ryder herself is avoiding the most of all. And Sarah jumps at the Ryder out. With determination, Ryder only defends and shows no intention of countering. Ryder just keeps Saber in check as she runs to the rooftop. Are you unwilling to fight, Ryder? Saber yells at her cowardly opponent. As a knight, this kind of fight is an insult. A fight determines the victor by exchanging blows with full force. According to that belief, Ryder's behavior is only an insult. It seems you do not like high places, Saber. Ryder only replies in a cool voice. As she says Saber is inexperienced in air battles. One could say tonight is the first time she is engaged in such a battle. After all, Knight runs on the ground. They are not the type to stick to walls like the Whoopit in front of Saber. Your famous sword is useless here, right? But do not worry, as I will allow your comfort soon. Ryder moves higher as if to tempt Saber. She deliberately constructing this situation. Saber acknowledges that as well. The final stop of the circus, where ideas positions to wait at that point. Ryder's trump cannot be used readily. This is why she's luring her enemies somewhere where nothing will interrupt them, as she is determined to solve this match of her strongest blow. As Sarah continues to rooftop, she'll be in trouble. There is no phantom if Saber believes there's no way to defend against it. But there's no turning back now. She cannot let Ryder or Ryder's master be, not because it is a prince of the Holy Grail War to defeat one's enemies. Sarah must defeat Ryder here to protect her master, because it cannot be helped. Sarah herself is amazed. but she has thought at least once that she does not want to put her honest master. The two gain altitude, continuing their momentous clash. The battle is about to reach its final destination. Interlude out. I don't think that's how you spell 14th, honestly. Damn it, what does it only go to the 14th floor? It was like on a rooftop. Elevators don't go to the very top floor. I run to the stairs while cursing. Even though I was able to enter the building through the back door, everything didn't go up to the rooftop. Yeah, like no shit, they never go to the rooftop. Why would you think that? I have to run up to the remaining floors on my own feet. I run to the stairs with full speed. I don't know how long it's been since Saber left me. I don't think it's been 10 minutes yet, but that's still too long. No one knows what can end a battle. Saber isn't perfect. Is it possible that she could make a big mistake and be cornered in big trouble? So before that happens, if I can find Shinji and make him use his command spell, there should be no need to fight right against Rider. Well, that seems a bit naive. And this is we are in a story, so that probably won't happen. My convulsant body aches even more. I run up the stairs, around the building, and up the stairs as you ran me out of breath. I don't slow down, but rather speed up. I have a bad feeling. I don't know why I feel it, but my heart is in pain. It's not a pain in my body, just something that tells me of danger. Saber cannot win. On the rooftop is something that must not be confronted. Trying to shake off the bad feeling, I continue up the stairs full speed. The wind is strong. As soon as I open the door, the scenery of the night surrounds me. The concrete grounds burned up here and there. It's like an iron plate from a barbecue, making sizzling sounds. In the center, in the middle of the burned rooftop, is her figure down on her knees. Saber! Shiro, why are you here? Saber has nothing to spare, breaking her shoulders. The instant I tried to run, I noticed something floating up in the sky. No. The overwhelming matter had forced me to recognize it. What? I stare up in the sky. The sound of wings flapping. There's something wider than the hazy white moon. It's a fucking Pegasus. It's a legend, divine mystery spoken only in myths. A Pegasus. That's what it fucking is. Like, yeah, it's like it's a fuck. Wait, my status injured. Skills. Still don't know her name. We'll probably find out like soon enough. Yeah, it's like a Pegasus. I think I learned from Clash of the Titans. Both of them. I think I recognize the newer one though. The newer one than the older, the one in the 80s. But yeah, but it's like yeah, I'll watch that and stuff. So I do know from it that kind of pops up. But I do know the Pegasus comes from Medusa. So yeah, and also I think Pegasus, the person who wrote it is like Bell. Some guy's name. I forgot his name. But I remember, I think it's her. No Phantasm. I don't remember. No, the Pegasus part or no Phantasm as we saw because they got away. Yeah. It was white. And the instant Saber reaches the rooftop, she confronts the true form of her opponent. Supporting her falling body, her sword, Saber looks up, and white light charges instantly, deploying the wind around her sword. She creates an invisible wall. Her body is blown away. That which should have been nullified, any possible impact couldn't have been slowed by the charge of the Pegasus. Blown away, she rolls on the ground. There is no time to lie down. The Pegasus turns in air and continues to glide without pause. She cannot block that blow. The only possible measure is to jump and evade it. But even if she does avoid, the trail is enough to chip her protection. She'll eventually take a direct blow if she continues like this. The white light comes swooping down. The Pegasus glides down from above, moves Saber right down while touching the rooftop and returns to the sky. Pursuit is impossible. There's no wall to run up, and even if there were one, no one will be able to catch that Pegasus. In that inferior position, Saber waits a chance to counter. Even if it is a Pegasus, if it's alive, it can be killed. The only chance of victory Saber has left is for the rider to make a mistake with the Pegasus' reins. I am surprised. You are tougher than you look. A voice from above. Saber looks, holding her sword ready. But if there's any meaning in that, you have no chance of victory. If you are just going to disappear with grace. Rare sounds calm. A little joy can be heard in that voice. I expect a fantastic race, but I did not. I expected a fantastic race, but I didn't think you would bring out something like that, Ryder. A fantastic race. It sounds like there are beings that exist only in fantasy. Demi-humans like spirits and giants. The mountain beasts like demons and dragons. And the very existence is a divine mystery. It is said that themselves surpasses magic. It's the law a divine mystery will be eliminated by the great divine mystery. Magic stores its power in knowledge. A fantastic race will store the power in a long lifespan. If one masters magic as a human, that is only about last 500 years. For those who live since ancient times, a 500-year-old divine mystery is not even worthy of competition. But it was long ago when both humans and fantastic race lived in the same world. The longer lived fantastic race is, the farther it strays from this world. In the present day, the only fantastic race in the world are mere few hundred years old. That's why she thought that Ryder rode was only several hundred years old. Bring out some from the time of the gods. Your deeds must have been profound. Yes, I am different from you. No, I am rather like your enemy. That is why I only ride the poor children that you will have exterminated. I wonder what the Pegasus meat tastes like. I see. I thought you were crooked, but now I know you were an evil spirit, and not a heroic spirit. Curse me if all you want. You cannot even touch my boy. Is she Medusa? Because I said like, not really. I think she's Medusa. I don't remember. Pegasus resists its wings in the air. A giant arrow will strike if it's singing an opening. Oh, she is Medusa. It makes sense, because she having those blinds over her eyes. Seer ponders and glare at it. Pegasus itself is not a strong fantastic race. A normal Pegasus will only grow to the fast of a demonic beast of a fantastic race. If that is the case, its opponents are filled with just invisible air, but that thing's different. That Pegasus has existed from the time of the gods, has grown to the level of the fantastic beast. That Pegasus is nearing the level of the dragon race, considered to be the strongest of the fantastic race. No, its defense is the rare level of the dragon race. Because that Pegasus has divine protection exceeding even Saber, who has a strong magic resistance. It's charged, emitting vast amounts of magic energy like it's a giant castle while approaching. There's no possible way to dodge or defend against such a thing. But that is not surprising fact. The Pegasus is just something that Ryder has summoned, and it does not have a true name. Her right eye Pegasus is just like the dagger she uses. In other words, the Black Cavalry has yet to use her noble phantasm. Saber does not think of defeat even in this situation. Rather, she thinks of her chance will come when Ryder decides to use her noble phantasm. No matter what her noble phantasm may be, there's no problem if it's only strong enough to destroy the building. Sarah only needs a defense to endure the attack and slash away at the defenseless rider. That's right. As long as her match doesn't appear here. Too late for that shit. What? I look up at the sky. The sound of wings flapping. There's something wider than the hazy white moon. It's alleged divine mystery spoken only in myths. Pegasus. The identity of Ryder's own phantasm is what caused the scorched rooftop and drove Saber to her knees. Ryder's riding on a flying horse that befits her class name. I take my mind off Ryder. I hear a sound. Shinji, you're here, right? Come out! I cannot tell how strong Ryder is on that Pegasus. I can tell that a white beast is from magic energy from a few hundred magi. It's only natural for rooftop to be scorched. That thing destroys the surroundings by just running. If that thing charges from the sky, there's no way even Saber can block it. Don't hide. I came, so at least show yourself. I'm racing against time here. Whereas no offense has already been used, so I have to take the last word. The thing should be in Limmy Rider. I hear laughter. Shinji must be hiding somewhere. Shinji. Oh wow, he's full of himself. We beat the crap out of him last time, and now he's arrogant again. Guess we had to teach him another lesson. Shinji, do you get, Emiya? This is the difference in our powers. Only his voice echoes. Calling my infinite mind, I listen to his laughter. Damn, the wind's strong. I can't tell where the laughter is coming from. Too bad you'll end up like this because you were acting so calm and composed, you idiot. Do you understand now? You have to kill when you can. Shinji, don't rush. Let him talk. I should be able to determine his location if he keeps talking. But I'm different. You and your servant are done. For right here. Those not like we're strangers. There's that thing from yesterday too, so I'll let you die a painless death. This is bad. The head of Peg is standing by in the sky, lowers towards Saber. The swirl of magic energy rotated without limit. This was going to be coming at high speed. This rooftop is going to be blown away with no remains. Don't worry, Emiya. You got in the way, but I have the idiot that's going to follow you in no time. If you say you're lonely, I'll let that annoying Sokka follow you as well. Shinji, you? Wow, he's going to kill his own fucking sister. Damn, that's fucking bitch. Go, Ryder. That girl first. Don't leave even a piece of her behind. Saber. A white shooting star falls from behind. I know it, but instantly I run to Saber. A storm appears before me. Saber! What? For the first time, she forgot her enemy during battle, angry at her master for becoming such a dangerous place. Angry herself for not reason that this was likely. But Those ideas were driven to the back of her mind. What else could there be? In this situation, her expression is only worried about Saber. Shiro. Kind of thing, he's always been like that. Even though he knew she was an excellent knight. He did not treat her as a knight even once. It seems playtime is over, Saber. Soft laughter. The rider places her hands on the Pegasus' neck and makes it beat its wings even faster. As my noble phantasm is powerful, it is not fit for use on the ground. It will draw attention no matter what. I cannot use it readily, as there are still other masters to think of. But there is no danger of anyone watching here. Do you understand that I led you here because it's convenient? Something is missing until now forms into Ryder's hands. It's a mere small rain of shining gold. Is that what they're called? A rain? The thing around the horse's mouth? Those things are called reins? I guess so. I never really questioned the stuff like that, you know. And my mom came from a farm, so I should ask, you know. That is your noble phantasm, Ryder. Yes, but it is not my taste. This Pegasus is too kind and not fit for battles, so it will not get in the mood unless I use this. Pegasus lowers his neck. Pegasus rages not from his own intentions, but from Ryder's. Disappear, Saber. Even if you survive, your master will not be able to escape. If your master dies, that is the end even for you. It is not. That's absolutely true. Or no fast will completely blow away this rooftop. If she hurries, she'll be able to get Shiro away from the rooftop, but Ryder's attack won't destroy just the rooftop. Her master is not strong enough to survive a collapsing building. So for Saber to protect her master, she has to slay the enemy along with the Pegasus. She has no time to decide if her choice is the correct one. She looks at her distant master one more time, his gritting teeth trying to fulfill his role. Wind. That makes her hesitations go away. She forgets about everything that has happened in the future. She only lets her master. She's her master's sword now, and only exists to defeat her enemy. Go, Ryder. That girl first. Don't leave even a piece behind. An annoying voice shouts out. It does. The Pegasus flies even higher. It disappears from view in an instant. The Pegasus just flew up in air as it already lost its form. After rising as if to strike the moon, it arcs and returns towards the earth. A comet swoops down. Even after it becomes an arrow of light, Ryder still pushes the Pegasus. There's only one target. She will destroy her enemy along with Ice Guardian in the sky. Balor. The name is cast, and no fan bears a miracle released the casting in its true name, as if a miracle disaster should occur in this world. Balorophone. I think I said it wrong, but oh well. It's only divine lightning. A flash thunderbolt, watching in her eyes, shows no emotion. You said no one will see this place, did you not, Ryder? The wind is unraveled. The wind center in her turns into a raging tempest. I feel the same way. Here, there's no need to worry about destroying the earth. The seal is broken, releasing many layers of the wind. Her sword makes its appearance. A storm is rising before my eyes, a white light bearing down. So we're going to see Saber's noble phantasm. I've been waiting for this time. Even though it's his target, Saber does not move. Saber! The raging moon is coming from her. No, not from Saber, but from the sword she's holding. Oh, there it is. Huh? I doubt my eyes. I can see the sword that should be invisible. Slowly, as if taking advantage, her sword starts to show its form. A golden sword? Raging winds. Many seals develop as if a box is opening. The wind melts into the air. Ready and exposed as she faces the descending Pegasus. Fire descends as a surge of light. Bellerophon grows large enough to engulf the whole rooftop. It speeds up to destroy not just us, but the building itself. This is Saber's theme song, and is quite miss it. The reins of the heroic cavalry lights up the rooftop. Time stops. Facing a vote destruction, my mind freezes, but not because of the reins of the heroic cavalry. The converging lights. Its purity is not even compared to the light of right that is merely large. In her hands is the assembly of the planet's light, the strongest holy sword. X. Yeah, I don't think I can try it. She does it so well, I guess. Yeah, Ryder's fucking dead. It's literally a line of light. It's a blade of light that slices everything it touches. It slices right one blow and soars into the night sky, cuts the clouds and disappears. I think if that thing were used on the ground, a great disorder in the land would remain and never disappear. Her sword was not invisible, and Mary did not allow others to see it. A golden sword that captivates all who see it, and is all too famous true name, Excalibur. Said to exist in England, is the sword of the King of Knights, known as a symbol of knighthood, Arthur Pendragon, the strongest noble phantoms of all servants. Not anymore. Stronger ones. Sealed in numerous boundary fields. That is Saber's symbol of heroism. The rooftop is silent. The wind is gone. Nothing makes a sound. I can't approach Saber. I just stand there. I don't know if I'm confused or my heart is so captivated by that sword. My mind's acting strange, and only insignificant things come to mind. Why does she have that sword? That golden sword was probably a well-known king of knights. I try to think how she ended up with the sword, and I know that I'm trying to avoid the simplest of the answers. There's only for confident guesses. The sword has always been hers. That's why her true name is easy to figure out. I don't know what kind of mistake was made, but there's only one person she can be. She has to be that holy sword. Sarah does not move from the stance and complete her blow. I should run up to her, but my body won't move. Till now, I only understood in the words of Saber was her heroic spirit. Perhaps I realized she was a hero of the past, something different from me, and hesitated to go near her. I hear a scream. Someone is burning in the background. Who's there? I look in that direction. There, I see Buck burning in ashes and... It's burning. It's my command spell. It's burning. Shinji's watching the burning bull. Shinji. He must have realized that Rai is defeated and he's at a disadvantage. Shinji turns his back as meaning to flee and he runs towards the exit. Shinji jumps through the door leading to the stairs. Stop, Shinji! I can't let him go now, but in that instant I start to follow him. Corner of my eye, Saber collapses. My mind freezes. Shinji's run away and Saber is on the ground. I run to Saber, of course. can't leave Saber alone. Ryder's gone and the book that holds Shinji's command spell has burned. He does not have a servant anymore, and he has lost his command spells as well. I can call the match settled. So the priority right now is Saber. Saber! I run to her. The golden sword isn't in her hands anymore. It has appeared. Only Sarah herself remains, but... Sarah does not look well at all. She has sweat on her brow, and breathing is weak, regular as she has a fever. No way, hey Sarah, what's wrong? I call to her attention, but she doesn't answer. She's unconscious. Saber. I touch her forehead. Ow. I'm gonna pull my hand back. It's unusually hot. If this is a fever, she'll be over 40 degrees. Saber, hey, are you alright? And when I call to her, the only reply is a heavy breathing. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know, but I'm sure we can't stay here like this. I'm gonna take you home. If you want to object, do it later. Picks her up. She's light. She was light before, but she's lighter now. No more than she's warm. She's alive. Saber's so serious. I'm angry at myself for hesitating. Damn it. What if she's a hero? No matter who Saber is, she's right here and now, and she's warm. I'm assuming to think there was a wall between us in spite of that. I'm going home right away. Stay still until then, Saber. I run, still holding Saber in my arms. There's no feeling of victory. All I feel is Saber in my arms breathing painfully. Damn. Though we know now she's an Arthur Pendragon. I'm done. I let her sleep in the Japanese style room, but I don't think she'll wake up anytime soon. Sorry, you really helped me out. There's nothing I could have done to treat Saber. Well, I just removed her armor and helped her relax, so you don't need to thank me. So you won't get well. And I haven't done anything. But still having Tosuka around helped. She was the one who yelled at me when I came home in a panic about what to do. She worked out Caesar and advised me to take her arm off and let her sleep. It's been hours since then. Somehow, communicating with the unconscious Saber, Tosuka took her arm off. So what happened? I thought you went looking for Shinji and Saber was like that. I can tell something happened. But can you tell me the detail? I hesitate. Saber's no phantasm. I should avoid revealing her true name. It's not something I can reveal by judgment alone. Ryder was defeated. Shinji retired, losing his commands, but Saber used her no phantasm and collapsed after using it. Saber's no phantasm, huh? Her pause in a meaningful silence. She told us she should be able to tell that it was no ordinary matter. Well, I won't ask you for the details. You guys are in no condition for that sort of thing. What do you mean, no condition? It's just like I said, you should know vaguely by now. The Saber will disappear like this. What? Calmly. Tosuka mentions the result I avoid thinking about. Disappear? You mean Saber will disappear? Of course, Saber's magical energy is almost empty. I don't know what kind of phantasm Saber used, but it must consume a lot of magical energy. Saber must have used most of her magical energy in her. She's in pain because she's trying to keep herself from disappearing. She's going to disappear because she doesn't have magical energy? Are you going to disappear even when she wasn't injured? Yeah, it makes sense. They're like spirits, so you need to bind them to the physical world somehow. Yes, depletion of magical energy is a more serious problem than external damage for a servant. If the magical energy that gives the spiritual servant's form, she will just disappear if it runs out. Well, masters transfer their magical energy to their servant, so that doesn't happen. But you can't do that, right?
Sister has to fight using her own magical energy. It's over once that runs out. I told you, this isn't. I told you this at the beginning.
That's certainly what Saber told me. But she was fine until now. Saber said she'll be alright if she slept.
That's because Saber's magical energy capacity was extraordinary. Yes, Saber certainly has some magic energy left in her. I think she should be able to recover enough magic energy to preserve herself. But that's it, Saber will end up fighting in the situation she's right now. It would be absurd to use the no phantom that put her at stake to begin with. Saber will definitely disappear if she uses it again.
She uses her no phantoms again? Now, first of all, I can't let her fight in this state. I don't want her to see slumped over in pain again.
Do you understand now? There's only two ways to heal a servant who has magical energy. To have their repellent magical energy, or to have servant collect magical energy herself.
To have her collect magic energy herself. That would mean killing innocent people like Ryder did. This Sarah won't do it. She said herself she won't do such a thing.
I don't think so. Saber would probably choose to disappear if she had to sacrifice innocent people. So there's only one other possibility. If you don't want Saber to disappear, you have to offer her your magic energy.
It's something I would have done it right if I could, but I don't know any way to give Saber magic energy. Unfortunately, I can't do everything like you can.
Of course, we won't make it even if I taught you magic energy. It'll take you about a year to learn since you're not suitable as a magus, and you won't be able to use it if you learned it. Well, a path should be able to be connected to something, so there might be other measures.
Tosca ponders. But only for a moment. Tosca looks at me with an expression suppressing her emotions.
Look, if you want to save Saber, all you can do is to make her attack people and show her their souls. I think you already know this.
That's the most realistic measure. What that means.
Saber will of course object to it, but you let things be. Saber disappear, and you'll be targeted by the other masters.
Saber will disappear. I can't even imagine such a thing. I still feel her body here in my hands where will carry her.
There's only one answer. Use your command spell, Emiya-kun. You should be able to avoid the worst case scenario with that.
Even I won't go that far. That means I want you to kill innocent people. I can't say anything. I resent what Tosa is saying, but at the same time, another part of me recognizes that this is the only solution.
I'll later say Saber will calm down if she sleeps, but her limit is near. If we're going to make this, make it by the next time we get attacked.
Tosa leaves the living room. I can't look up. I can only listen to Tosa's departing footsteps. I'll probably end it here. So this is like probably the shortest one, but oh well. So I'll see you next time. I'm Difference out. Bye!